Welcome, viewers. It's December 2010, just 2 days before Christmas. 54-year-old Alan and his future son-in-law, Mark, are in the UK, preparing a small boat called Kayak. They're sitting in the break room, sipping tea and whispering about what gifts to give their family for Christmas. They have to be discreet because Alan's wife and daughter work in the same company and shouldn't hear their plans. Alan, who has been with the company for the past 10 years, willingly faces the tough job because his family is with him. But today, an unforeseen tragedy will change everything, making you realize how fragile life can be. Stay with us as we unravel the chilling events that led to Alan's heartbreaking fate. If you crave crime thrillers, true stories, mysteries, horror tales, and both solved and unsolved cases, hit that subscribe button now. I bring you these gripping stories regularly, and you won't want to miss them. 7 in the morning and their workday is about to start. Yet Alan and Mark are still in the break room, bubbling with excitement about Christmas. They finally put their tea glasses in the sink and head to their respective tasks. Alan goes to the factory's ground floor to start his work, while Mark heads to the control room. Alan, a seasoned worker at 54, is responsible for cleaning and maintaining the machines on the factory floor where kayaks are molded. He excels at his job and knows every machine's quirks, making him invaluable to the company. On this particular day, a circuit in the molding room's machine is burnt out and not working. Alan knows about this issue, so the molding room is shut down until the circuit board is fixed. He proceeds to check the other machines, fully aware that the molding machine won't run today. However, he notices the molding room is filled with garbage. The room, closed on all sides, looks like a small space where the leftover plastic from kayak production accumulates. Alan usually cleans this up periodically, and since the room is shut down, he decides to clean it immediately. Armed with a crowbar, he enters the molding room and starts cleaning the side walls. But then, the door suddenly closes behind him, plunging the room into complete darkness. Alan isn't afraid of the dark, but he knows the real danger lies in the automatic door locking due to the fixed circuit board. He fears no one outside knows he's trapped inside. If the molding room starts up, he has only minutes to escape. Alan rushes to the door trying to pry it open with the crowbar, but it's a mechanically sealed automatic door. To open it, a button outside the room must be pressed. Despite knowing this, Alan tries desperately to open the door, aware of the deadly consequences if the room starts working. He begins banging the door and shouting, hoping someone will hear him over the factory's noisy machines. As he shouts, the room starts turning dark red. This molding room is not just any room. It's an oven that heats up to 315 degrees Celsius within minutes. Alan sees the room turning purple from the heat. The crowbar becomes too hot to hold, and the floor starts melting his shoes. The air becomes unbearably hot, making it hard to breathe. Desperately, he bangs on the walls with his hands, but his skin starts sticking to the heated surfaces. Eventually, Alan collapses from the excruciating pain, being cooked alive in this unimaginable horror. His body begins to burn and smoke fills the factory. Workers notice the smoke and shut down the machine to investigate. When they open the molding room, they find Alan's charred body. What led to this tragedy? After starting their day from the break room, Alan went to the molding floor and Mark to the control room. Mark, from the control room upstairs, couldn't see the ground floor. He noticed a light blinking on the control panel, indicating the molding room circuit had been repaired and was ready to work. Unaware of Alan's presence inside, Mark started the machine, automatically locking the doors. Tragically, there was no safety escape feature or precaution in the molding room. Mark inadvertently killed his future father-in-law by turning on the switch. 4 years later, the kayak molding company faced manslaughter charges, fined $253,000 for their negligence. Additionally, the designer who failed to include safety exits or precautions was fined $32,000 and sentenced to 9 months in prison. Dear viewers, always exercise extreme caution while working with large machinery and in factories. Ensure you perform dangerous tasks under supervision to avoid such tragedies. Share your thoughts in the comments below.